Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. In this video you are going to learn how to add new Smartsheet rows in Google Sheets automatically. Now let's see what is happening here. So you have added a new data in a Smartsheet row and you want to save that same data here in a Google Sheet. Now let's talk about the applications we are using. So guys, Smartsheet is a software which provides you a tabular format in which you can create tasks, manage those tasks with your team and track the task progress. And Google Sheet is a spreadsheet program by Google in which you can create spreadsheets and manage your data in rows and columns format. Now let's suppose that you are working with your team here in a Smartsheet and you have created a task and filled all those project details here in a Smartsheet. And you want to save the same data to generate a report or to provide access to someone else here in a Google Sheet about the same task details that you have created in Smartsheet. Now, to get this done, you have two ways. One is to manually sort out the data of your project details and tasks from Smartsheet and then manually fill all those details here in a Google Sheet. So guys, this process can be very repetitive, tiresome and problematic. So we have a better way for you. What if I tell you that as and when you add a new row here or generate a new task here in a Smartsheet, the data of that task get automatically delivered as a new row here in Google Sheets. Yes guys, this can happen and this can be done by connecting Smartsheet with Google Sheets. But the issue is there is no direct connection or integration present between Smartsheet and Google Sheets. So to connect these two applications, I am using a software called as Pabbly Connect. So guys, Pabbly Connect is an integration and automation software, and the best part of it is that you will not require any coding skills or programming knowledge to make this connection between Smartsheet and Google Sheets. So now guys, let me give you a demo on my screen of how this connection between Smartsheet and Google Sheet is going to work in real time. So guys, this is my Smartsheet and here I have created these columns to enter the vaccination status of my employees, right? So I have entered the employee names, the email IDs, the vaccination status and the dates. And I'm going to sync this data with this Google Sheet of mine. Here I also created the same columns and I want that whenever I enter a new information here in my Smartsheet, it will get delivered to my Google Sheet as well as a new row. Alright, so I'm going to show you here. I'll enter a new row of information here in my Smartsheet like this. So let me enter another row here. And I am entering the details of another employee and we will see if these details get delivered to Google Sheet or not. So I am done entering the details of a new employee here like this, and now let's see in the Google Sheet if it has captured some data as a new row or not. So typically it takes 1 to 2 minutes to get this data here from Smartsheet to Google Sheet. So let's wait and see. So let's check our Google Sheet if we have received something or not. So you can see our new row is added here like this, and it is showing the details of Satish Jain, the email ID, the vaccination status and the date. So this is the row that we have added here in the Smartsheet, and the same data get delivered to my Google Sheet automatically. Right now you guys are wondering how I managed to bring this data from my Smartsheet to here in Google Sheet. And as I have taken the example of this vaccination status, you can do anything by connecting these two things. If you can create a project here in a Smartsheet, you can add the conversations here, you can do many things in Smartsheet, and you can deliver the data of that project here in Google Sheet just like this. Now let me show you the easiest possible steps by which you can also make this automation and connection between Smartsheet and Google Sheets. So guys, these are the 3 easy steps by which you can also make this integration or connection between Smartsheet and Google Sheets. So step 1 is connect Pabbly Connect to Smartsheet. So first of all, we are going to open Pabbly Connect and connect our Smartsheet with Pabbly Connect. Step 2 is collect the data from Smartsheet in Pabbly Connect. So in second step, we'll bring the data from our Smartsheet to here in Pabbly Connect. And the third and the final step is send the same data to Google Sheets as a new row, right? So the data we have collected here in Pabbly Connect, we are going to deliver here in Google Sheets as a new row. Now, first of all, let's switch back to our step 1 and open Pabbly Connect. So now you have to open your browser first and type here Pabbly, that is pabbly.com. So this is the landing page of Pabbly. From here, put your cursor on this products option and click on connect. So after this, you can set up your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes by clicking here on sign up free button. And I have already done this, so I'm clicking on sign in directly. So after signing in, you will end up on the all apps section of Pabbly. From here, you have to come to this connect panel and click on access now. So after signing in, you will end up on this all apps section of Pabbly. From here, you have to come to this connect panel and click on access now. So this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. To start working here, you have to create workflows like these. So to create a workflow, click here on this top right corner on create workflow button like this. And then it will ask for a name to your workflows. So you can give any relevant name. I am giving it as Smartsheet data to Google Sheets. Right, now I'm clicking on create here. So as a workflow get created, you will see these two things, the trigger and the action. So Pabbly Connect work on these two things. The trigger says when this happens, action says Pabbly Connect do this. Alright, so as in our use case, the trigger would be data here in Smartsheet, added in Smartsheet, and the action would be the same data to be delivered here in Google Sheets as a new row. So first of all, click here on this trigger window and from the choose app, choose your application as Smartsheet. So this is Smartsheet we have. So and in the trigger event, you have to select this new event. And then this connect button will appear, click on it. And from here, select this add new connection. So after this field will open up and it is asking for an API token. So to put the API token, you have to follow this format. So just copy this bearer from here. So you have to put bearer first like this. And now to get this access to API token, you have to go to the account of your Smartsheet. So let me show you the Smartsheet. This is our Smartsheet account. From here, you have to click on this icon, account icon. And from here, you have to go to the personal settings. So click on personal settings. Here you have these options. So click on this API access option. All right. So you can generate a new access token from here by clicking on this generate new access token, and you can name your API access token. So I am giving it as new API. Right. Now I'm clicking on OK. So it generated this UPI. So just this API. So just copy this token from here like this and paste it here by giving a space after bearer, paste it like this. After this, click on save here. All right, so you can see it is showing connected. And in the sheet ID, in this field, it is showing this vaccination status of employee. So in this field, it will show you the smart sheets, the sheets that you have created in your Smartsheet. So for this purpose, I have created this sheet. You can see. So this is the sheet I have created and the name of the sheet is vaccination status of employees. So you can select the same sheet from here in this field. This is the sheet. After this, it is asking for a webhook name. So you can give the name to this webhook like to my Google Sheet or whatever you want to give the name. All right. So I have given this name manually. Column ID is not a required option here, so I'm leaving it blank. And when I click here, you will see it will show some type of response here. So it is saying waiting for response. All right, what does it mean? It means that you have to fill another row or any data here in your Smartsheet, right? So it is waiting for this response here. So I am filling another row in my Smartsheet. I'm putting a number in 9, and here I am putting this name. Let me fill this. So guys, I have filled another row of information here in my Smartsheet like this, and in Pabbly Connect you can see it is waiting for this response. So it will take 1 to 2 minutes to get this response captured here. So we are going to wait for 1 to 2 minutes, and let's see what it will show. So now it has captured this response. You can see it is showing something like this. So it is showing the details like this. Event type is updated, object type is row, event type is created. So it is showing this response, but it is not showing the actual information that we have filled here in Smartsheet. So to get that information, which was our second step actually, what you have to do is to click here on this plus icon and click here from the choose app, choose your application as Smartsheet again, like this. This is Smartsheet. And in the action event now, you have to select get row, right? After this connect button will appear, click on it. And from here, just select this choose existing connection, because in the first step, we already made this connection with our Smartsheet and the connection is working, we have seen, right? So now from here, when you click on connect, in this window, choose this existing connection and click on save. So after this, it will ask for the sheet ID or it will take automatically the sheet ID. Oh, sorry, it won't take automatically the sheet ID. You have to map the ID from by clicking here, and you will find here this option, Smartsheet new event option. So this is when you click here on this button, new event option, you will find the data that it has captured like this. So it is showing the response of the previous step where we have connected our Smartsheet. So from here you will find the sheet ID. So let me show you. This is the ID we wanted beneath this sheet option. So just map it from here only like this, and then it is asking for the row ID. So you will find the row ID from the same place. Just click on this and you will find the row ID here. So this is the row ID. Let's map it. Now when I click here, the data will be transferred from our Smartsheet to here in Pabbly Connect. So I'm clicking here. All right. So now it is showing this response, and here we'll find the exact data that we have filled. So it is showing the value Rakesh Singh that we have entered, the email ID that we have entered, the number, the vaccination status, the date, and all other things. So these are the things we have entered actually. Now it is time for our next step. So let me show you what was our next step. So we are done with the second step and collected the data from Smartsheet in Pabbly Connect. Now the third and the final step is send the same data to Google Sheets as a new row. So now we are going to deliver the data we have collected in Pabbly Connect to Google Sheets as a new row. Let's do this. So now in Pabbly Connect, click on this action window, and from the choose app, choose your application as Google Sheets. So this is Google Sheets. So after this, it will ask for the action event. So in the action event, select add new row. After this connect button will appear. So click on it. And from here, select this add new connection and then click on connect with Google Sheets. So from this window, it will ask for the email ID by which your Google Sheets is connected. So select that email ID from here. And then it will ask for a few access, which is completely safe. Just click on continue. So you can see the authorization is successful and it is showing connected. That means we are connected with our Google Sheets. Now here in select spreadsheet option, you have to select the spreadsheet that you have created. So let me show you the spreadsheet. So this is our spreadsheet and the name of the sheet is vaccination status of employee Smartsheet, right? So you have to select this spreadsheet by clicking here in this field. So this is the spreadsheet we have. Select it. Then it will automatically select this sheet that you have in your spreadsheet. So you can see we have a record spreadsheet here. So you can select this. After this, in these fields, you have to enter or map the data that you have that you want to send to Google Sheet. All right. So in the name option, when you click here, you will find this Smartsheet Get Rows option. And when you click here, you will find the data that we have captured in the second step. See here. So this is the data we have captured in this step when we connected our Smartsheet and Get Rows. So when you click here in the name field and click on Smartsheet Get Rows, you will find the same data. So from here, you can map the name. So this is the name. The email also, you can find the email in this option also. So this is the email, map this. The mobile number, you can enter the mobile number like this. Where is it? So this is the mobile number. The vaccination status, you will find the vaccination status here in this Get Rows option. So vaccination status is first vaccine is done, so select this. After this, you will find the vaccination date also. So you will find the date here. Here is the date. Now when I click here on save and send test request, this data will be delivered as a new row in our Google Sheet. So let me click here first. So you can see it is showing this type of response. So now let's check our Google Sheet. So here is our Google Sheet, and you can see a new row is added here, and it is showing Rakesh Singh, this email ID, this phone number, the status and the date. So these are the same things that we have entered here. You can see the name is Rakesh Singh and this number, the vaccination status is first. So our connection is proper and working. So now let me give you a quick recap what we have done here. So first of all, in the trigger option, we selected our Smartsheet as the application. Then we connected the trigger event as new event. And after this, we captured this type of response, right? By adding a new row in Smartsheet. After that, in the second step, we connected our Smartsheet again, and in the action event, selected Get Rows, so that we can get the actual data that we have in the row of Smartsheet. After this, we selected these things and captured the data, which is showing the exact details that we have filled in the Smartsheet. After this, we connected our Google Sheet and selected the action event as add new row, then select the spreadsheet, then sheet name, and we map the details that we want to send. So when you map the details, as and when you enter another row in your Smartsheet, the data get automatically delivered. You do not need to map these things one more time. So this is a one step process we have. All right, so we are done here. Just click on save. So guys, this is it for today's video. If you want any other type of integration, you can contact us at admin@pabbly.com. You can ask your queries and discuss it from this forum, and check the pricing of this software from this link. And guys, as we did today, you can make many different type of integrations using many different softwares by Pabbly Connect and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. So guys, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel, and thank you so much for watching this video.